All right, so welcome back to another episode of Football with Ikram. Today we have, as usual, Nabil, our last week's speaker, also Tanya, and we have a new speaker as well, Imran, who is going to drop a little bit more insights than what we are used to. So for today, as usual, we're going to be doing a Gameweek 3 review. It's going to be quite heated, I hope, because we all have a lot to say. Imran will just tell us the club that he supports, anything that he wants to add, and then we'll just get right into it because there's no time. I have a lot to say.
Chelsea. Maresca ball.
Maresca ball, Chelsea fan, innit? Okay, no problem. Proper Chelsea as usual. All right then. So I think what we'll start with is the Chelsea's game. You guys are Chelsea fans, so Danny, let's start with you. How did you see the Chelsea's game?
To be honest, I think it was a decent game. I think if you're looking at like personally, that was like the most settled first half. Let's say first half performance. The first half performance was the most settled I've ever felt as a Chelsea fan. Like watching a game in a very long time. It was. We were so comfortable. Palace didn't really have anything on us. We basically locked down Eze, Mateta. They basically didn't have any a sniff of the ball. We were in fully control. We were in full control, and then we got the goal. But I think where we messed up was the fact that we didn't get that second goal in the first half. I felt like if we had gotten that second goal in the first half, we should have taken a bit of the sting out of the game. And then coming into the second half, we'll just ride that wave. But the fact that we now carry 1-0, enter second half, I feel like that's where we really messed up because in as much as Palace are not really having in a good way right now, they have people like Izzy that can just pull something out of nothing, and that's exactly what he did. So, but overall, I think it was a decent performance, and it's a testament to the fact that you can see the style of play that Maresca really wants to implement. You can see what he actually wants to do, and I feel like with time we are definitely going to improve. Another thing is we still need to be more clinical, man. I don't know.
Definitely. Nah, that's the thing. That's the thing with from top to bottom. We know what we can see what he can do. We just need to be more clinical. Which team does not want to be more clinical?
Like
That second half,
he coached a 4-0 in that game. The players that
Mareka coach a funny.
Remind me
Have we not heard about?
of my prediction.
Let's just take it step by step. I don't want to rush. But that second half brought me so much joy. Especially I think from the 60th minute that the pressure just got more intense. Oh my god. Like it was obvious that goal was coming. Like that Crystal Palace goal was coming, and God, see, like the thing is, it's like the team obviously revolves around him, like somehow, like they always try to get the ball to him, and I don't know who their right center mid is, or if it was Mitchell that just threw one long crossfield pass to Eze like this at one time, and I was like, these guys are ballers. Like they are playing proper like football, like they are used to themselves. And when was it Watson that came in like later on, that it just added more like fluidity to their games, and like they were passing like very very little small paces, they were getting the ball out.
Another crucial point was the fact that the ref, Jared Gillett, the guy fuck up. There was supposed to be a red card in that game. There's nothing you telling me.
There was something that happened.
There was supposed to be a red card in that game.
Hughes
was supposed to be sent off like before they took him off.
It could have not been the Will Hughes one.
If you look at it, after that second foul that he was supposed to be sent off for, the bench.
Exactly. Because he was making fouls. But that particular one, that Palmer was making this thing. See,
he was very
this thing is what I like to call attacker's advantage. Sure, you get. Is that like when you are running with the ball as an attacker, sure you get. You are just let the player just touch you small. But the thing with that one was that Palmer was ahead, and like all Palmer had to do was just to press brake on like his sprint. Will Hughes was chasing him. If you suddenly press brake, guys, you know he can't. Will Hughes can't freeze. Sure, he can't just stop once he doesn't know that Palmer like wants to stop there. Sure, Palmer was driving in, and the usual Palmer that I know, God, that Palmer is a fucking baller, man. Like every time he gets the ball, I'm just like, God, please, somebody collect the ball, collect the ball. But like the point is that like you are expecting Palmer to drive and like just take the shot or find a pass like to the to Jackson, and he'll just be able to play it. But like, is that like for that one, all he did was to just like stop, and like once he stopped, like that was it. Like he obviously would hit him, but that wasn't like the intent. So that's why he didn't give him like a second yellow. But because Will Hughes has been like he's a kind of player to actually like make fouls, so it was the smart decision to actually take him off. Every team has
My
that player
question,
that
my question to
once
you
they're
would
on the
have been
yellow,
that
they just
if
keep getting more.
he wasn't on a yellow, do you think he would have gotten that yellow card at that particular point?
Yes, so that's the thing. You know that's where like the decision making actually comes in. Is that sometimes you know that okay, this is a yellow card normally, but because of the situation of the game, you actually just can't give that yellow card to make a red card. Like I don't know what it's called, but like
Yes. And
it's a usual thing.
another thing is, another thing is, Crystal Palace made almost double the amount of fouls Chelsea made, and Chelsea got more yellow cards. Crystal Palace
Thank
Eh,
made
you.
if the fouls were
the whole game.
soft, there's nothing that could have happened.
No, no.
They were not
People were
soft.
hacking down our players who
Look at the yellow card
they
they
almost
gave.
injured
Look at the
Ikram, you
yellow
are
card
trying
they
to
Joshua.
gave Mendy.
instigate something here.
No, because I don't
They were not.
understand. I don't understand. Like there is a difference between a counter attack and somebody like drag my shirt back. You get to say, "Oh, I'm trying to make a foul," and there's just these soft left and right touches that it's not everything that is yellow card now. Because we
The
are
yellow
doing
card they gave
100 fouls,
Neto
does not
for.
The
mean
first foul, the
I
first
don't
foul
Yellow card
understand.
they
Neto
gave.
That's
did,
football.
they carded him. The first foul for Fana
Yes,
did in the game, they carded him, and all of them you can categorize them
they
as
carded
soft
him.
fouls too. But because the ref is a biased person, I don't know who the hell he
Well,
is.
there's a new rule to say that they are against refs,
See,
refing
you
against
just saying it was poor
their
officiating.
rivals
I don't think there was any
I don't even
intentional
supporters.
want to
bias
blame
there.
the
It was
officiating
just
because
poor officiating, like usual in the Premier League.
regardless, it
It was
was a
just poor
big game. Chelsea
officiating.
should have won regardless of even the officiating.
Yeah,
I
they should
just feel
have.
like
Oh, and
exactly we
that
should have.
last minute sitter, that
Oh, and
Jackson
another thing I've
missed.
noticed about the Chelsea boys, these Chelsea boys need, like, it is very obvious that these are still new group of players that are playing together, because you notice some level of selfishness in the
Yes.
play sometimes. There's a level of selfishness there. Jackson, especially that Madueke boy too.
They
There's
have
a
a
level
point
of
to prove
selfishness
now.
in there. Like, just give the pass they want to shoot. Like, everyone is looking for that glory because they know that the team is full with, like, the team is full of talent. So if you're not on your game, you will not start, you will not play.
Even
So
Cole
they
is
want to
even
impress.
Cole is
Everyone is under the
Palmer too
pressure
is
of
guilty of that
pressure.
thing sometimes. There's a lot of places
Yeah,
like that.
sometimes, yeah,
Just
yeah.
release the pass.
Oh,
Just
if
you
Palmer
want
is
to shoot.
selfish, allow it. Allow that.
Exactly. You
Those
need
Yeah,
to
some people are
understand. In
allowed to be
Palmer's case,
selfish. Just allow
he
it.
feels like he needs to
Just
carry
allow
the
it.
club.
And
So you
I will
can't really
come
blame
to
Palmer
some
when he
things,
does it.
when we are talking about the United game as well.
yeah. Palmer has reached the level that when everyone is playing nonsense, it just feels like, fine, I'll do it
Exactly.
myself.
Oshie
Do what you want to
Thanos.
do.
Exactly.
It's him.
Fine. I
It's
will do
him.
it myself. Oh my days.
They give me
But
Hazard
yeah.
vibes. Hazard will just carry ball. Like,
No,
all
he's
of them
not
are
there
doing
yet.
nonsense.
But
Doing
I
nonsense.
hear that. But yeah, I think that
I
that
don't
game
think
was
you will get
actually
there, but then you get close. You get close.
Yeah, we'll get close.
that Chelsea's game was actually like very enjoyable to watch. Like as a hit watcher,
Yeah, it was.
it was very
And do you know
enjoyable.
why it was
It was just
extra enjoyable for me?
that last minute. Oh my
And do you
god!
know why? You know why it was extra enjoyable for me? Because I was waiting for that Crystal Palace goal because I knew
Hey,
it was going to
it
come.
came in
So
as
I was
it's
waiting for it.
always better when they score second. You get when they score last. Because if they score first, like it would be a heartbreak that Chelsea scored. But the fact that Chelsea scored and Crystal Palace came, let's fucking go.
Imran,
Let's go.
Imran, this one, this my I need
Nah,
to
but you see, I know everyone always slates Modric, yeah, but when Modric came on yesterday, it was actually decent.
And I think that's the best role for
When he
him
came
in
on,
the team,
decent.
Imran, because when he starts
That's
games,
the best super
when he
stop.
starts
Yeah.
games, it's not as impactful as when he comes off the bench. He's best as a
Like,
bench
cause
player.
it's
When he comes on the
rapid.
bench, yeah.
Modric is
Exactly.
rapid. So like
And the problem is,
running,
we
running
discussed
towards
this.
tired legs. He'll beat his
Exactly.
player, but it's what
And
you do
also,
after
I
that
think
is a
that
problem.
Jackson's chance last minute. I don't say you can walk cry.
My heart
You
don't
know,
do big big because the thing is, it happened like two chances happened like very very quickly. It was one where he took a shot,
yeah.
and then Henderson played like the
It
goal.
was
Like
supposed
they've
to
not even
play to
finished playing the
Felix.
replay. Like they had to
If
cut
he
the
had
replay short.
played that ball to Felix, if he
Yeah,
had played that ball to Felix, he would have
yeah,
a better
exactly.
chance.
So, when I saw it again, I
That's
was
the
like,
selfishness
God, I
I'm talking
beg.
about.
And Dean Henderson to the rescue. I was like, Dean Henderson, where is your cap now? He usually wears cap when it's very sunny, innit? You get to.
He was really good that match. Like, he was
Almost
Them
spectacular.
from
saves.
first
I
half.
was
He
impressed.
saves.
From first
It
half.
was really
It
good.
was incredible.
Yeah, he kept them in the game that first half. In the
Yes,
first half, he
now
kept
there
them
was
in the
one
game.
chance
Yes.
that Madueke got that one crazy save he did like this.
No. We did.
But like
Next.
one thing, finally, but I think this one is more addressed to like Imran because we are Chelsea fans. But there's something that we've noticed, and this is something that has to be addressed with Chelsea, and it's coming from even Pochettino's time, even before Pochettino's time. There's a trend with Chelsea when we score first. Immediately we score first, the team becomes flat, and we just kind of remove this thing we are not going to kill the game. It's a very, very bad thing that has been affecting us.
Yeah,
We let the opposition
that
team
is
grow
something.
into the
That is
game
one thing
and then just take the
I've
other
not
goal.
liked. Like recently, like there's no killer instinct. Like once you score, we'll kill the game. Chelsea always struggle. They will not start struggling to
Exactly.
keep it together.
And then they will panic, and then the opposition
Imagine
will
telling all
score.
these things to a United fan. We don't. We will be say
That's exactly
we
what
feel
I was
score three.
thinking.
We never kill
Because
game. We feel score 3 goals. We never kill
exactly.
game.
See, and
Let's
we've had that problem, and we've had the inverse of that problem.
just
It's
transition
either
into
we
the
score and we're
United game
about to
like this.
win, and then we completely implode, or we don't even start playing well until we're losing. United has had both problems, but I feel like it's just part for Chelsea. I think it's just the beginning. Like they'll get better at like finishing teams off, especially under Maresca. I think he's generally speaking, I think he's a good manager.
Okay,
Agreed
but
for sure.
let's
There's a
just
lot
go
of
to
good things.
let's just go to the United's game now. And
Mhm.
I think
Are you,
one
man?
thing, I think something that is really like pissing me off very much, and I know 100% Nabil is not going to agree with me, is the fact that even after it's more than 10 years now she gets since Ferguson like retired, and is that like some people just can't realize that this thing, like, I don't want to say it's spiritual problem, but this thing has passed the level of like it's the manager, because at this point, the thing is, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know where the problem is coming from, but I am tired of blaming the manager for everything. 100%, there is somebody that has to take responsibility for things, and being the manager, you are the head, so you should get part blame. But for every little thing, saying, oh, there's no saying things in 2024, like you cannot see the style. There is no style. What do you mean there is no style? He has a style. It's not just working. Do you get? The style is not just working. Don't come to me that there is no style. There is a little style, and you can see it, but it's not just working. He has tried different things. Sure, you get. So like, I don't understand this hate that managers keep getting. Ten Hag was in Ajax. Sure, you get. There was a Champions League season where he dragged it to semi-finals. Like, and people recognize that this manager is not like this. He did really well. You get. He got his props for that. Sure, you get. This and a slot that we played. It's not that he's one magnificent player that has like maybe a better CV than Ten Hag now. He doesn't. And it's not because Ten Hag like had easy tools or something like that. Any manager, see, if you switch if you switch the roles, and it was an slot that was with United and Ten Hag was in Liverpool will still win. Sure, you get. Liverpool will still win that match. We've been Liverpool's mind my language bitches for time. 7-0, 5-0, 3-0, 3-1. I've seen these things. Salah has scored.
Ikram,
Salah has scored
let me continue.
seven games in a row against United.
At home.
Nah, Ten Hag.
He has
Ikram,
10
let
goals
me
and
just continue
assists.
quickly.
He has 10 goals and assists against United.
Say na Ten Hag. Please, I'm
Ikram,
tired
wait.
of all these manager something.
Just wait, let me continue quickly. You just brought something, and I actually have something to say about it. At this point, I cannot even lie. I do not doubt that there's a possibility that it's spiritual. Because this is not normal.
It's not normal.
Boys,
It's genuinely not normal. Like,
bro, see, let me tell you why I believe this can genuinely be spiritual. We all know how great Man United was or has been in the past. So, like, if we believe in jazz, it is not above the impossibility that they've actually jazzed us.
Maybe now they bear
nothing
red
just
devils.
seems
No
to
be
go
devil
right.
worshippers now.
see, last year I say, are you a devil? This season we know do are you a devil again? We even sign Afa Mazraoui. Maybe they do.
Bro, we signed Mazraoui. We brought Ahmad.
Ahmad too. We promoted him that you're not a starter.
What do they
Please
want us
pray
to do
for us.
again?
It's not enough.
Before game start,
Ahmad don't post
They
God
don't
protect us.
God, please protect us.
Ahmad
also,
don't post Instagram say, may God protect us. Do you get
there's also another thing I want to point out. It's about some of our players. And one of them is Rashford. It's time that all football fans, not only Man United fans, accepted that he might never be that guy we thought he would be. Because currently he's not even the best.
Brother, remember when you guys
were... Rashford now, yeah? The problem with Rashford now, I think, is mostly a confidence problem. Because you can't tell me this is not the same guy last 2 seasons that was scoring almost every game, taking people on. Now you watch Rashford games, Rashford is passing back. He's not direct anymore. He's not playing, I don't understand. He's not exploding anymore. He's just playing so lazy, so
Rashford with injury. He's better than Rashford without injury. Koyemi, I don't understand. He keeps running into players. He's not dribbling anymore. He's running into players. And the thing for that game, one of the things that pained me very much about that game, and with a lot of the things that people said, is that at the start, is that Dalot, Delete, and Mazraoui were very decent. And they were playing really well. And the 2 goals that we conceded is not something that most defenders would have been able to avoid. Knowing that it's Salah that is on the ball. Say, copy paste, Salah Jota. That's Jota's second goal. Now that was very good. That was really good. And there's something also that I want to mention is that a lot of people have started saying, oh, this Onana cannot even save anything. Oh, David De Gea, he normally save balls.
You see that David De Gea talk, yeah? Those are those people in their feelings, please.
Bro, I genuinely think a lot of United fans have not actually stood in a standard post before. And is that it is down to 2 things, your positioning, and it is left to the goals that they scored, it was not left to Onana to save them. It was actually left to the player to miss. These goals were they were too easy. How does Onana want to save a cross from Salah to Jota? You get if Salah decided to play the ball direct.
Those 3 goals were 3 goals, 3 shots on target. Clinical.
Clean. You get if Salah decided to play direct, and let's say Onana positioned himself to prepare for a cross, and Salah decided to play direct for that first goal, they'll be like, Onana's positioning. And then if now he decided to cover his near post, because as a goalkeeper, Tani, you're a goalkeeper, you know this. 2 things that are very painful to concede is conceding in your near post and let ball pass in between your legs. Those 2 things that, as a goalkeeper, those are the most painful things. So you save your near post with the hope that your defenders are actually guarding like the far
Yeah.
post, and he crossed, and nobody was there, and you expect Onana to be there. First goal. Second goal, was the same Casemiro mistake. They collected the ball against three players. Like, you are, as a defender, you are running back. You are trying to defend both Salah, Jota, and then two other Liverpool attackers that are coming in. Like, there's so many.
He has a very smart guy. See the way he created that space for himself.
See the
For
way
that
he
part.
created the space, you get. And let me tell you something.
Like,
Someone is like, oh, Ten Hag's formation, it's not, why will you leave the space open like that? For goodness sake, the point of getting someone as experienced as Casemiro is to trust him well enough to not be making those mistakes. You can't
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
put somebody like Casemiro to say, oh,
Ah, Tiger said, Tiger said, please,
I want you to
as a
withstand.
footballer, yeah, as a footballer, leave the football before the football leaves you. See somebody
Bro,
like,
see
see Tony
Cruz.
Cruz.
See
See Tony
Cruz.
Cruz. Cruz
Respect
left.
that
The game
guy.
was tired.
Respect him. Respect him.
Respectfully, he dipped. Like,
He said, no,
everybody
I
gonna
don't
try and say
notice.
Cruz
No
is
worry,
washed.
my time. There's time for everything. You get. So you can't always blame Ten Hag for the tactics when you have put someone there. Like, can you? How can Kobe Menu be carrying Casemiro inside the game? It's not possible now. And that boy is so young. Like, it's actually very daft for people to say Kobe Menu is like he's making mistake or when he was bodied or something. This boy has been. That is child labor. That boy is not supposed to be running like that at that age. Do you
Bro,
get? It's
Gravenberch is
supposed
not
to be
gonna wipe
Casemiro
pro.
protecting him, not the other way around. The person that's supposed to be making those mistakes that Casemiro made is Menu. That will
He's
now say,
not.
oh, it's because of inexperience that we did not allow, like, we can just allow it to say, okay, it could be Menu. Maybe we now need to bring in someone else so that like he can be resting, he can be coming in at second half, things like that. You cannot say we are trying to play out the back, and then we are trusting an experienced midfielder to play out, to be able to throw those long passes, those defense breaking passes or midfield breaking passes, and then you are losing the ball, and then you are saying, it's Ten Hag. He has already put somebody there that he believes he trusts, that he believes
My
can do
own
the work.
my own 2 cents about
Mm.
United right now. But I want to ask you guys a question, and this one is directed to United fans. So, who do you guys think is the most creative player in United right now?
That we know the answer to that one. The most creative player in United is Bruno. Okay, and I'm going to mention about Bruno in that particular match, and is that like I just believe that it's just one of those games. Bruno has so many bad games. There are so many games that you will not even see Bruno. You see tweets about it saying, "Oh, where is Bruno? You cannot find him." Sure, Bruno did this match now, but the thing about Bruno is that like now why did they call him El Bomba? Something
El
can
Bomba.
happen. Something can happen. He
El
can bomb
Bomba.
that ball and it will just reach where he wants to reach. You get, so it's just one of those games. So you get, that's why I see before last season, I said for what Bruno did his first 2 seasons with United, he needs to flop one entire season doing absolutely nothing for me to actually like just say, oh yeah, this one your time has gone, it has finished. Because that guy carried United team from Ole. Like he, oh my god. He ran. Pressure. They are saying, where is Bruno running to? Where's Bruno running? See, this thing fucks with your, like, the thing that people don't consider is that these players are not actually robots. This thing fucks with your mental health. Like, I can see it in this guy's face that he's fucking tired. Like, he's fucking tired of
Who's that?
trying. Bruno.
Bruno or Rashford?
Bruno. He's fucking
Okay.
tired of trying. Do you
Get
get?
him some help. Do
Like, and
something
that's the
with
thing.
him.
So
Bro,
at least they are trying to get him
Like,
that help now. But the problem is now, okay, see the chances that they created for Xerxes, like in that last game. He was supposed to score 3 out of those games. I trust Hoyland. Hoyland is going to score 2 out of those ones. Do you get? Like, these things are frustrating for a player. You see that like Bruno does not even make noise more. Like he does not whine as much anymore. He does not even like you just like I see him talking to the players more now, trying to control the game
It's
and
like he
things
has
like that.
accepted. He has accepted it.
He has
That this
accepted
is
it.
just how things
This is
are,
just
and
how
then he just has to deal
things
with it.
are. Like, do you know when you are when you are working in a place and then you can just accept that this place that I'm working is shit, but I can't leave now. Sure you get, but I'll just accept. Do you think you'll be coming to work every day doing you'll be smiling like you look like a fucking clown? Do you get? And like like coming back to that Ten Hag stuff, is that like I said in like the previous episode, it's like something that he wants to do is pressure very much. And now you can testify to this, is that I said you can now see how integral Mount is in that press. And is that like it is so like the way he presses is so different, and it's like it has put Ten Hag in a tight spot where you can't play a false nine, but you must also play a striker. But then
Ikram,
you cannot bench Mino, and you cannot
see the
leave
problem
Mino
I
as a
have.
sole midfielder.
See the problem I have with Ten Hag at the moment is the fact that he basically cannot fix what is happening. Like I feel like all good managers, obviously, sometimes like things don't go your way. Like it's normal in football. But Ikram, this is his third year, and he has not solved the same problem we had since before he was here. You adapt. Pep came to the Premier League. His first season, he was washed. He was not great because obviously the team had issues, and then they couldn't do exactly what he needed them to do. But then he adapted for that season, and he got them across the line. I think they got fourth
and 1-1
also.
Third.
They came third in his first season, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is Ten Hag's third season. And then that same problem we've had from he has to adapt. Either you change or you go at this point, honestly speaking. Because I don't understand why our midfield will be leaking. And then it's clear that this is where the problem is.
Play how you want them to play. You need to devise, as a coach now, you need to devise a plan.
Come to a compromise. You find a way around.
Find out results now. Like you cannot play the beautiful soccer that you want to play now. Okay.
Exactly.
Find out results. Grind out that.
And again, another thing that kills me is that, like, obviously I understand that if it works in training, it does not mean it will work in a match against another professional team. Because maybe they look good in training and everything, I don't know, but I assume like it's working out in training. But obviously it's not working out on the pitch.
Let me now talk about that coach stuff.
And I don't blame him alone. Go on.
Yeah, okay, let me talk about that coach stuff. And I'm going to start from Moyes. Except from Moyes, which coach came to United did we not hype? Did we not know that this guy has experience and is coming to change things? Van Gaal, I can remember when Van Gaal wanted to come, when they announced Van Gaal to be United's manager, the first game that he coached was Netherlands, Spain. That World Cup that Van Persie did that Flying Dutchman goal. They won that game 5-0. God, I thought United were back. Do you get?
We all
like
did.
I felt we all did, and you cannot deny that LVG had that experience. He came. He was playing boring football. He won the FA Cup, but it was not enough for United standard.
Yeah, but you see the thing, Ikram, the football was boring. But the thing is, you could see the style. We were dominating everybody. We were including City.
Dominating up, bro. Don't say dominate,
Possession
because it's possession-based football. And I will tell you one thing that I remember very clearly about Van Gaal. We played corner kick and the ball. We played a short corner kick and the ball ended up with our goalkeeper. That is dominating. We were passing. I will never forget that game because I was like, see,
I'm not
just
saying
play
Van
fucking
Gaal
direct.
is a
They
great
played short
manager.
corners so fucking much. Do you get?
I'm
So
not
just
saying
saying dominating. That's not dominating. Passing around, passing,
Ikram,
doing that. You passing.
we could go to Chelsea. We could go to City. I don't like Van Gaal. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Van Gaal is one great manager, but we could go to City. We could go to Liverpool. We could go anywhere, and we could play ball to some extent. Ikram, we're not doing anything at the moment. We're not scoring goals. We're not dominating games. We're not keeping clean sheets. Nothing is going well.
I'm getting to
I
that
think
now.
a popular opinion that everybody should have.
I'm getting to that now.
After Sir Alex, who only is the best manager that me I've seen that United have had that has made them play nice.
Let me tell you something.
Like,
that's not true. That's not true. Let me tell you why. Because 20 years from now, they will ask who is the best manager, and it is Ten Hag that is going to come out. Okay, no, Mourinho is going to come out because of like he won.
Who was coaching Man U when Lingard was rocking in Emirates? Who was Man U's coach?
Nah, Mourinho
exactly.
now. Mourinho now. Is Mourinho that will come out on top because of European like trophy, but the next is going to be Ten Hag. Sure, you get. nobody is going to remember only 20 years from now that we were playing attacking football and these things like that. People like that only revolutionarism that I keep seeing on Twitter is actually so weird, because I remember what people were saying about this guy, that he does not have tactics, that he is just letting the players play, that he's just letting the players flow, and he's doing like inshallah. Bro, I know
Yeah,
people
you see
like
the thing.
it's actually like it's
Ikram,
crazy
Ikram,
that
wait.
Facts,
people
You
facts,
see the
people
facts.
thing.
are saying the same
That
thing.
thing is what is one of the problems we have in the club today. The way the media actually treat United is wild. Because the
It's
next manager
crazy.
will come and they will still talk about
They
this.
will still
What is
talk about it.
important?
I'm seeing
What is the
somebody
system?
saying Tuchel,
That
you
is
know that
very
that could
silly.
not win,
Because the thing is
that could
that
not win
What
this
Ten Hag
thing
is
with
trying to do
PSG.
is clearly, it is visible. But because we are losing, nobody wants to see it, if we're being honest.
That's exactly what I keep saying.
That's I
It's
don't know
that
if it's
like
stigma or call it or
you can
whatever.
obviously
It's
see
still
what this
affecting
guy
us
is
to
trying
today.
to do. It's not working. And at the end of the day, if results no day, I'm sorry. There is no evidence that you are doing anything. Sure, you
No
get that
evidence. Yeah.
Brighton match, the
Exactly.
Newcastle Spurs
But
match that they just played this weekend. Did Newcastle deserve to win? Guys,
yeah,
Spurs were all over them. Spurs were all over them that game. Newcastle did not deserve to win. But we, or people that did not watch that game, they'll just see 2-1 and they'll just believe, oh, this is the normal Newcastle that we know now. Newcastle, they have one energy in their body like that. Sure you get, but no, they barely played anything. Sure you get. My mic don't
yeah. But honestly speaking, for me, I don't think Ten Hag is the only person to blame. But at this point I cannot point at a single thing that is wrong with this club
That's why I keep
because
saying
there's
I
too many
don't
things
know.
wrong with the
I
club at the
don't
moment.
know. I don't. The
Me,
thing is,
I've
I don't know
accepted
what is wrong with them.
what I was going to say is, me personally, like this, I've accepted that I'm not expecting anything. I have no expectations, no anything for
They
the
called me
club
a
at the
madman
moment for
two
the foreseeable
seasons
future.
ago when I
Not
said
just this season, going forward.
two seasons
Not
ago I
expecting
said
anything.
anybody henceforth that is expecting United to finish above 8th, like you are just setting yourself up for heartbreak. So you get, just put your mind
Honestly.
that United we are going to finish 8th, and anything above that is rejoice. That's why when somebody is trying to like do banter for me now, like maybe United lose or something like that, so you get, the entire body because
Man, you.
you get the person they sing man you man, like go enter body, because like in my head I'm like, I was already expecting a loss. It is sad, but that's the reality of it. I'm going into a game expecting a loss. If we win, I would be the most excited. Sure, you get. It's not saying that I love United any less or I don't support. Bro, I schedule my time in my life. I schedule my time around two things: Salat, that I pray, and Man U. If person wants to say that they go out, I go first check, okay, what's time for prayer? Okay, shey Man U they play on Sunday, abi Man U they play on Saturday, or Man U they play on Thursday or Tuesday. That is how I genuinely plan my day. And if the thing falls inside like United or Solar like this, I'm not going out. Shey you get, like, I'm very passionate about the club still, but for people to still be adamant about saying it's the manager, is the manager, bro. I don't want it to seem as if I'm crazy, but this thing is spiritual. This thing has nothing to do because the players are.
Ikram,
It's not like the players are bad
let me just quickly
individually.
let me
Sure
add
you
one
get, you
thing.
can put these players in other teams and they will ball. Sure you get, like
Let me just say one thing quickly. But let us not say the manager does not have faults, because he definitely
no,
has faults.
I'd already mentioned that now. I'd already mentioned
Oh,
that.
okay.
See, at the end of the day,
Uh-huh.
somebody has to take responsibility for all these things. Sure you get, some
Yes.
like at the end of the day, you still have to be able to adapt. And I think that's one thing that I would say Ten Hag like has problem with, is that he is very stubborn.
He's
He wants
stubborn.
he wants that thing that he wants to do to work. Sure you
But
get.
you see, the thing is that I
But
hate the
with
fact
that
that he has not
stubbornness, Mourinho too was
accepted
very stubborn. He
that.
was playing low block. He said, at the end of the day, I will went with the 3 points. Now waiting Mourinho they always talk. I will
Yeah,
do what
but
I
you see
want
the
to
thing with
do,
Ten
but
Hag.
that three
You
points
see the thing with
I will
Ten
get it.
Hag, yeah, is that Ten Hag does not want to accept that this thing will not work. It might have worked in Netherlands, it might have worked for one Champions League season, but it is not something. See, there are things that there are tactics in football that you just have to accept that they are not here to stay. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Nah, see,
That
even
system, I don't see it
forget that he
working
won the FA
anywhere he
Cup.
goes.
Forget that he won the FA Cup last season. Yeah,
Forget
the
K.
time when we should have actually.
Oh, I know they forget to. I know they forget for where.
Where you should have caused that there was a big issue was you coming last in a Champions League group of Copenhagen and Galatasaray.
Oh God.
Galatasaray.
Oh God, beg, let that one go. You don't go.
You need to
They
understand.
touch Champions League again.
Like that was.
I beg. That one don't
Even
go.
if Grand Potter find himself in that guy group, he will qualify.
There's one thing I'm going to say now about Ikram is that like trophies actually blind us. Trophies, that FA Cup is the biggest mistake that has happened in a while. Because it's actually blinded us from the biggest garbage. Sorry, let me Ikram, wait. Let me tell you. That FA Cup blinded us. It blinded us from the complete garbage that was last season. Ikram, at this point, I'm happy we won it because I got to laugh at people, especially Chelsea fans, because they got.
If we did not win it, we would have played
conference qualifiers.
We would have played Saviet.
I feel like it has
bounced. You would have not played Jack.
Ikram, that FA Cup win. That FA Cup win convinced us that there could be something good. There could be something good at the end of the tunnel. Ikram, at this point, see, we are going to get cooked every week until August next year.
Brother, do you know who we are playing next? Let me even check.
It's not going to be an easy match, no matter who it is.
At least we are playing Bristol. We are playing Bristol.
You see, Jadon Sancho here, I need him to play that game against United.
No, he's on loan.
Brother. Yeah. I'm sorry for you, but if you are putting any hopes on Jadon Sancho, you are just deceiving yourself.
Okay, yes. I also wanted to bring it to your attention.
Something hate.
Let me tell you. See, there is De Bruyne kind of hate.
For Jadon Sancho, there is nothing.
There is a De Bruyne kind of hate that
he does not have
it to Chelsea kind of hate. There can be a Salah kind of hate, maybe Liverpool to Chelsea. See that Sancho, that is. See, I would rather 10 Antonis in my team. Bro, that guy has no passion for football. He's zero. He just wants to do fine boy.
My own take on the Sancho deal, my own take on the Sancho deal is I don't really care. Sancho, because I know that if he flops, there's somebody there on the bench that will take his place. ASAP. Like I don't really care about. Like,
it's not enough for you to be okay. You get, for me, it's not enough for you to be okay with it. I need to see it happen. I need to see him flop. Do you get? I want it to happen. See, there is no. I don't Sancho, see. There might be a lot of people that want to see these guys downfall, but nobody.
We didn't buy Sancho to be a starter. We didn't buy Sancho to be a starter. Anything that makes Sancho become a starter.
There are a lot of games this season. We need depth. We need some form of depth. Like
definitely what we are telling you. What we are telling you from experience is that whether he's a starter or not, he's not cooking anything for you people. And he's that guy.
I wasn't hyped for this. When I saw the transfer, I'm like, Sancho for what? Why are you buying Sancho?
Definitely, I was not gassed. I didn't want Sancho. You guys can go and check my tweets. I didn't even want Sancho. Like, but I'm like, what are we getting?
You see, just whatever you get, just accept. But we will be happy. You understand? Whatever you get with Sancho, no problem. Accept that it's rubbish. No problem. But we need to see it happen live. You understand?
Yes.
That's our
he's not going 007 yet.
He's not going 007 yet. He's going to be bench.
Mudryk was on the bench of doing the verge of doing.
Brother, do you know something that Mudryk has that Sancho does not have? Work ethic.
The mentality.
He does not have. See, he does not have it. He does not have it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Mudryk has this. Mudryk, from what I can see from the outside, Mudryk has this. Oh yeah, I might be cooked, but I can try. Sancho doesn't have it. Sancho thinks he's
you will see the effort that this person does not want to agree and say that I'm not useless.
That is the problem. He thinks he is him already. Mudryk can accept the fact that oh yeah, maybe I might be shit, But let me
It's a
at least put
Maresca
effort and be
team.
good
It's a
someday.
Maresca squad now.
It's a
Absolutely.
Maresca
Once you play all defense,
team.
they will put you up.
It's a
Face up.
Maresca team. You will
It's a
see
Maresca team
the
now.
fruit of your don't worry.
Now I'm
No
telling you
problem.
that
Let's
as long as
Personally,
it's a
what
Maresca
I
team,
want to
he
see.
will not play if you do nonsense. He won't play.
okay,
He
no
won't play if he
problem.
does
You see, that's
nonsense.
the thing. Now,
We've
Ikram,
kept that boy, that
now,
Chukwemeka
right?
boy. That Chukwemeka, that Carney boy is still there. So such a you know go play ball.
You see what I'm trying to say is that now we'll see if Man United was the problem with Sancho, or if he was the one that
Guy,
had
he
the poor
went back to
mentality.
Dortmund now. He went back to Dortmund.
Yeah,
He
when he
didn't do
went to
jack shit
Dortmund,
And he
except
it
was
that
still
wasn't really,
except
cooked.
that one
it wasn't
Champions
really
League game.
that good. It was just like okay,
It was just that one
decent.
Champions League game where the guy they do Mendy like this. Just that one. Just that one. Say we are familiar with his game. Why they no buy him now?
They would
Why they
not
no
reach
buy him?
40 million on him.
Please. Oh, let's not waste time. See, we've already ranted out our anger and frustrations and everything. We'll still come back to
But
this.
wait,
Don't
I'm
worry.
sorry, wait.
United will
Ikram,
lose
give
more
me a
games.
moment. I need to drop this Rashford rant that I've been keeping bottled up inside me for so
Oh
long.
yeah, drop.
I was ranting before when my like camera went off.
Drop.
Rashford,
Make
I need
I
like
plug my
all
charger.
Man U fans. I need all Man U fans to listen to this. Accept the fact that Rashford might never be who we think he's going to be. He will never
That
be
was the
that
next
guy.
year 7. Oh God.
Brother, he's not the next CR7. He's not that guy anymore. I love him still, but let us just accept it. Don't think about him as Rashford might never score 30 goals this season again. Let's just
What do you
accept
mean by
that and just
again?
accept that he's just a guy. And
What do you
I
mean by
feel he
again?
needs to ride bench and just be a basic bench player at the moment till we sell him or until he jacks up. But he's not going to be a superstar again. It's done. That's what I just need everybody to know.
But who is
Sorry,
the
there's
face
no
of
So stop
United?
putting pressure on him. Stop
Who is the face
thinking
of
about him too
United?
much.
Who is the face of
He's not
United?
that guy. He's not going to do anything for us. He's done.
No. If na face of United, he is still the face. No worry.
No, he's the face. That's
He's still
fine.
the face.
But let us just accept that all those things we expect him to do, the things he was doing 2 seasons ago, he might never do it again. I've accepted it. Because honestly speaking, there's a tweet I saw yesterday, and they said Rashford has been playing Premier League football for about 9 years plus now, and he has still not found a consistent style of play. He has still not found consistency in himself. Like it's too much time, brother. It's too much time.
If
Yeah,
na
he
Too
me
broke
much
go
out
talk
in
say
time.
invest.
2016.
If na
2015,
Alami go talk
2016.
say invest. No, this one na
Oh,
zero
it's
ROI.
too much time. It's too
Your
much
return on
time. 9
investment
years,
na
Ikram, or
minus.
about.
You even see
Ikram,
some tweets. So
look
people
at
are still
what Kopama is
regarding
doing.
Rashford as a
Kopama
young
will not play his
brother is
best
about to be
football, but
27.
then there's things that Kopama does that you see he does continuously, he does constantly. That I don't see one thing that I can say Rashford does consistently that I can always expect from him. Do you understand? So like I still love him,
His ass,
but I've
he's
accepted
Let
that
me
playing
tell you one thing that
normal.
I
You see
actually
he's
United
an
expected from
bench
average
him.
Rashford.
player in this
The one
United
thing
team,
that I
United
and
bench
expected
him.
from
nobody should
United
Rashford,
scored
expect.
one knock ball out of nowhere. Everyone thinking Rashford is back.
the
Brother,
one
he's
thing that I
not back.
expected from
He's
Rashford
not back.
was to turn up against a top 7 or top 6 side. I think say okay, pata even if we lose, make Rashford
Brother, I've accepted. Because the thing, do you
do
know what?
something
What kills me the most about his current
at the
situation? What
moment.
kills me the most about his current situation is that you see Garnacho. Garnacho is not. Let's not. I don't think he's as good as Rashford was back then. But Garnacho has this mentality that like there are things he does constantly that you can see that anytime he gets the ball, he's going to do this thing. He's going to do it again and again and again and again
No. I don't.
till it
No.
works.
I don't think that's fair. That's fair on Rashford because to be honest, like before, there are some things that Garnacho does that I used to see that like Rashford used to do when he was like just coming up as well. So I think
Yeah.
that just comes with the age. And let's not just jinx Garnacho because I
See,
beg.
I'm not saying she was better than Rashford then, no. But Rashford then was bagging goals against everybody. I admit. What I'm trying to say is, even Rashford has never been consistent in his whole career. Do you agree?
Chai. I mean, there was
Besides
one point
that,
where it was
I
like,
think
He
wait,
has
that
a
22,
consistent
that 22-23 season, I think the time he picked
We have
form,
never
picked
been
from like the second
consistent.
half of the season.
Mm.
It was like the
Yeah,
second
now
half
where
of
he
the
was
season, so he
carrying
picked
shoulder
from and
injury
just
now.
consistent to the end.
Shoulder injury, Rashford. They wind me up knee. So this section, we're just going to name this segment, I guess, guess the player. So we're going to start with Imran. Do you have your player now? So it's going to be 2 minutes each. Not 2 minutes each, sorry, 2 minutes for us to try and get who the player is. All right, the timer is starting now.
Okay. I've thought of my player.
Is he a CM?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Is he
Yes.
an
Does
attacker?
the team wear blue?
No, the team doesn't wear blue.
He asked if he's an attacker.
Does the team wear
The
blue?
team doesn't wear blue. He's
an attacker.
Yeah.
Does he play for his country internationally?
He went for the last Euro.
Is it from South
No,
America?
Africa.
Europe.
He's from yeah.
Europe. He's from Europe. Is he in
He's
Liverpool?
not.
Is he in
He's
Chelsea?
not.
Is he in
He's
United?
not.
Is he a British
He is.
player?
He went for the last Euro.
He's a British player. Is he in City?
He's not.
Is it Declan Rice?
I
He's
wanted to
not
say Declan
Declan
Rice.
Rice.
Is he Rice?
An attacker. He says he's an attacker.
Oh, attacker.
He's an attacker. He
We
went
have-
for the last
Is it
Euro.
Bukayo Saka? Is Saka your player?
Is it Oli Watkins?
He wears. You
Oli
guys are in
Watkins.
top 8 now.
Oh no.
Top 8. Yeah.
Top 8.
So
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
wears-
Yes, stop it.
Wait.
Can I give his jersey number?
No. Just yes or no.
No.
Wait. Is your player
No.
Iberichi Eze?
Eberechi is a place for Palace. Palace is not top.
You said he plays for England, right?
Yeah, he went to the last Euros.
Is he a starter for
No, he's
England?
not.
Does he start?
But he's a
Ivan Toney.
He's a player.
Ivan Toney is not top 8.
Is he a winger?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Is he a winger?
Time up.
Is it Anthony Gordon?
Gordon, yes.
Time up. Time up.
Gordon.
Time
I
up.
said I was so close.
Time
I
up.
wanted to say it was Gordon.
Nice. Next.
Oyatani.
No, I have my player.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Timer starts now. Does he play for Chelsea?
Nope.
United?
Nope.
Is he left-footed?
Did he
Arsenal?
play Champions League last season?
Is he
Yes.
left-footed?
No.
Is he a European player?
Yes.
Does he play for a London club?
No.
European
Does his
player,
team wear red?
No.
Is he a centre midfielder?
Yes.
A centre midfielder.
Rodri?
Yes. No.
Does he play for Belgium?
No.
That might be too easy now, this guy.
Bernardo Silva?
No.
No.
Does he play for City?
Yes.
He plays
I
for
know
City,
he is.
Is it Phil Foden?
Gundogan.
No. Nope.
What other midfielder is in City?
Did he go for the Euros?
Bernardo Silva.
Yes.
I already said Bernardo
Nope.
Silva.
Rodri?
I already said
Wait,
Rodri.
I know this player.
Okay.
Grealish?
Nope.
No, Grealish is not a
Center mid. You
midfielder.
guys are about
Center mid, sorry.
right there.
Who is this player that we're not thinking of?
Can't
Wait.
believe you guys are not guessing this. But
City.
too
You
easy.
said he plays for England.
He doesn't play for England. He's a
Does he play
European
for? He's
player.
a City player. What other City midfielders are there? What?
Martin
I still
Nunes.
my head is blown.
Is it Rico Lewis? Oh no, Rico Lewis is
Nope.
good for the
Martin
Euros.
Nunes.
10
Kovacic.
seconds.
Kovacic.
Nope. Yes, Kovacic. Oh my
Go.
God.
I'm forgetting that guy is in
I
the
don't know
boat.
why it did not enter my head.
I've
I
forgotten
completely
that
forgot
he's
about
in
him.
the Honestly, because I was like, he's already there. There was someone that was missing, but I didn't know. That guy is a ghost.
Kovacic is a player. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right then. Now Bill, your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
You have your player. Okay, timer
I do.
starts now. Does he
Is
play
he a
for?
goalkeeper?
Is he
Sorry.
a goalkeeper?
No.
Defender.
Yes.
Is he a
Defender.
left back?
Van Dijk.
No,
Is
he's
he a
not Van
left
Dijk.
back?
Danny, what did you say? No, he's not a left back. But he
But
can't
he
play
can play
left back.
left back. Vadio.
Dalu.
Just say he's not a left back. He's not a left back.
He's a centre back.
Yes.
Does he play for Chelsea?
No.
Does he play for?
Is he black?
Yes, he's black.
Is
Black
he gay?
centre back can play left back.
Ignore the left back comment. Scrape it.
Okay.
Black centre back. Is he English?
Ake.
Yes.
Magay.
He's not Ake.
He's English. Black centre
Yes,
back.
he's English.
English black centre
Edry
back.
Konsa.
Does he play for
Did he go
City?
to Euros?
Edry Konsa.
Sorry?
Edry Konsa.
Yes.
Bad. Nice. Yeah, I've thought of my player and your time starts now.
Is he English?
Okay.
Does he play? Is he Portuguese?
No.
Is he a left back?
No.
Is he a striker?
Is he an attacker?
Was his team in the
Yes,
top
he's
four last
a
season?
striker. He's a striker.
Top
Yes.
four? Top four
No,
striker.
he's not a top four anymore.
Oh,
Was he in
Isak.
top four last
Is
season?
he Isak?
Isak.
No.
Is it Rasmus Højlund?
No.
Top 8 Prem.
He was in the top 4.
Yes.
Wait, what did you
Watkins.
say?
No.
Striker.
What was the question?
Alexander Isak? No, you said he's
Jackson.
not. Alexander Isak?
No. You already said Isak.
Jackson.
Eh?
Jackson.
Jackson!
Oh,
Yes!
I knew
When they went for 8. Sorry, I
he
think he went for
was
6.
throwing shade when he said not anymore, not tough for anymore. I knew.
Yes, that was an obvious shade. Like I gave it up.
You
Then,
see the
like, I
thing?
was like,
That is not top 4 anymore. Is what threw me off.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
it was
When
as
he
if
said
Vade
he's not
ever
top 4
top
anymore,
4.
I was thinking of
Because he won top 4 last season either.
top 4.
I knew he was doing
Nice.
the other situation at Chelsea.
So it's like we
So
cannot
should we
we
go
cannot
one
be
more
doing
round or
standard
should we
top four
just-
anymore. Top four no day now. Only top today. Top four no day.
Also,
But
I
yes,
want to say something. I want to say
Yeah.
something about Arsenal. I think Arsenal lack the depth that they need to play all the games that they have to play this season. Because they are 2 injuries away from being total rubbish. 2 injuries.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
What
Let me tell you
position?
why I said so. Who is Saka's backup?
Sterling.
Sterling. Sterling is Saka's backup.
Yes,
Could
now
be.
Sterling can
He
play.
could be.
Sterling can
He's
play
not
any
usually
side
a
now.
right winger, but he could be.
Trossard
be.
is also there. Trossard too can play any side in the attack.
That team do not they lack the
He's
depth
yet
that
to
they
be
need.
seen.
Like, it's
I
not-
think we argued
But
this thing last season,
you
and they
mentioned
did have
2
some-
injuries. You mentioned 2 injuries. What positions were you referring to?
I'm referring to their center midfield.
Rice.
No, I think they'll be alright.
Look at
I think they'll be
the
alright.
back of the board. He's already injured. He'll be out for 2 months. So right now, any other center midfielder that gets injured now, look at Rice. Rice has been suspended. How are they going to arrange that
They go
midfield against Tottenham?
now.
In
We'll
Tottenham,
find out now. Don't worry.
Actually,
Don't
true.
worry. Poster color, you will do another Roku. Don't worry. Don't worry now. Don't worry. That guy, maybe he talk say you no need buy player. Don't worry. Premier League never enter your body. You say
Who's
just
that?
coach the team, mate.
That man,
Don't
he
worry
feels like
now.
he feels
Don't
like
worry.
he's better than
Now body go tell you.
The craziest thing Postecoglou has done was that last season, that game against Chelsea. You have 2 man down, and this guy was playing the highest line I've
Very
ever seen in
daft.
my life. Bro, the defensive
Brother,
line
you
was
call
Very
standing on
that
their
the
daft.
high
toes.
line? That was the main line, the only line.
It was
It
such
was
a
not
daft
high.
free
It
kick.
was the
He
line.
basically dashed Jackson hat-trick.
He's a
I know the funny
psychopath.
thing, that game, after they collected those 2 red cards, before we scored, my head was hot. Do you know how long it took for us to actually
Bro,
exploit that high line? It took us so long. I was like,
bro, we're
hey,
going offside every time. Like,
Omo, you just be catching Jackson offside,
But
offside.
anyway, you know, the 40 minutes where we talk say we don't want pass, you don't pass
hey,
about another 20. So but anyway, guys, thanks very much for coming to another episode. And for those watching or listening, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you're listening on Spotify, turn on the notification and then you get, when we release new episodes. And see you guys next time.